Hi everyone, welcome back to the next lecture. In this one, hmm, I think, oh, wait a second. I just need to put this on top. Okay. So in this one, we are going to see Linux directory structure. So why does we need this? Because there are so many things in the Linux system which we need to manage or the operating system needs to manage. Just like if we store everything in the single file, then in the future, as you know, Linux is an open source operating system, and everyone in this world who have the source code of Linux can tweak the Linux operating system as per his choice. For that reason, you should be getting the independence of changing what do you want and what do you need. For that, you have so many directory structures. This part is totally theoretical, and the only reason to know about this part is when you stuck in some situation where you need to troubleshoot your system files. So you should know where should I go in the part of the troubleshooting. Here you can see, for an example, variable data including logs are stored in the variable file. If you want to check some logs of your operating system on your RHEL, where should you go? You don't know about this. So that's why the Linux directory structure is important. Okay. This part is totally theoretical actually, but still we are going to see where this resides. So we are in the root at localhost. So we're in the root directory. We are having the root user right now, and if we press ls slash, then we can see some of the, I'll just increase the font. Okay. Mhm. Some of the directories. Okay. So we are going to see some of these directories in that theoretical part. Okay. So the first one, the root. The root is the home directory of the root user. What do you mean by that? So every user have its home directory. Except root, every single normal user have only restricted area as the home directory where he can work. He can't work beyond his home directory. So he have the access till its home directory itself. Okay. But for the root directory, root is the god of your all the users. So that's why he can switch to any other user and make changes. So, but for the root, the home directory of the root is slash root. Okay. Actually, root resides in the slash root directory. Then the next one, slash bin. The slash bin have some essential information about your binary executables. So in past lectures, we are seeing some commands of Linux. Those are some crucial commands to manipulate or run or like visualize some uh, tasks in your Linux operating systems, right? So where those tasks, like where are those commands are stored? From where the commands like doing their tasks. So those all commands are in the slash bin, which is slash binary, which have all the executables. Understood? Next one. The next one is slash etc. Slash etc stores all the system configuration files. All your system configuration files are stored inside the slash etc. So we can see this in this one. Mm, okay, we can see cat. Oh, cat. Why is it doing this? Mm, can I close the terminal and then open the terminal again? Oh, I need to log in inside the root first. I'll just increase the font. Good. SU. Mm, let me restart the. Okay, restart. Till then, we will see the next commands. So slash home. Slash home is the directories, home directories for regular users. So as I have stated that I have a username as SUGAIKWA. Okay, so do I have permissions to log into another users from the my username? No. Root can do this, but not me. I don't have permissions, right? So I can only manipulate files and folders inside the home of my username. Okay, got it? I'll check. Okay, let's see. Can we? Okay, terminal. We'll increase the font. SU. Okay, it's working now. Root. And we'll log in from the root. Yes, we logged in. Now we can see cat slash etc slash passwd. Okay, and now you can see that there is an entry of my username with X. X is a password for my username, and these are the uh, I can say UID means user ID. This is the GID means group ID. This is my username. Okay, and this is my home directory path, and this is my bash shell. So we do have some system users, we do have regular users, we do have a root user. So root user will have UID means user ID and group ID of 0. 0 means this user ID belongs to the root. Okay, and it will have a bash shell. Okay, and those users, the system users, the application creates system users, so they'll have the accountability for the uh, not the root users, the system users. Application have the accountability of the system users, so they will have non-interactive shell. Bin slash bash is an interactive shell. Okay, so we can interact with that shell, but for the system users, we can't interact with them. They don't have the interactive shell. So you can see that. Mm, yeah, there are so many. Has been slash no login. So there is an ADM where it have the has been no login shell. So it's a non-interactive shell, right? This is one of the slash etc slash passwd field. Let's go to the next one. We have seen this. We can see this, I think. Cat slash home. It's a directory. Okay, we'll go to this one. CD slash home, and we'll do ls. You can see there is one username This is my username, and in only user we do have in this system. That's why it is showing me this one. If I created multiple users, then I can list all the usernames over here. Okay. Then the next one, variables. So you have slash var where you have all the log files or caches or the spool files. All the files which are created by the system is stored in the slash var variable files. Slash temp is the temporary files that clears on the boot. So that's why slash temp file has zero, it consumes 0 bytes from the disk or machine because it clears all the files after the reboot. It will generate its own files after the reboot, and when we reboot the system, then it clears all the files. Okay. The next one is user related programs. It stores user related programs, libraries, and documentation. Okay. So slash user have user related programs, and slash proc means process, the visual file system showing system and process information. So slash proc will have all the system file system, visual file system showing the system and process information. Okay. So I have a really good and interesting command. I'll show you that to you, which is tree. By using tree, you can list all the files, directories, and the subfiles in the directories. Okay. So I think, we need to go inside the cd slash, and then I can use maybe tree. I don't think it's a good idea. Uh, okay, let it be. We'll go inside the bin folder, slash bin, and here we can use tree. Okay, you can see all the system commands are listed over here, and yeah, you can see that, which will find something. Uh, touch. You have seen the touch command. Touch command is used to create a new file without writing anything that file. So we do have touch command file for in the bin folder. So all the commands and their working the list is listed over here. Okay. So we can use tree for this. The tree got 0 directories and 1561 files. These are all commands. Okay. Can we check in the proc slash proc? Let's see. cd and cd slash proc and tree. I don't think so. Okay, let it be. Okay, we have got something, but I don't think. Okay, no. Okay, it's hard to read. You need to find something which we can read. Okay, that's it. You can try all of these commands by yourself on your RHEL machine. Good. These are all the directories in the Linux directory architecture. This one, the Linux directory structure. Okay. Yes, this is all in this lecture. Thank you so much.